Very good morning, friends. The GST Council has done a balancing act whereby imposing certain very stringent restrictions in availment of input tax credit from 1st of October 2022, and on the other hand providing relaxations for certain time periods under the GST law. Notification 18/2022 Central Tax dated 28th of September 2022 has officially notified 1st of October 2022 as the due date for effecting section 100 to section 114 of Finance Act 2022 except section 110 clause C and section 111. Primarily, there are two classes of restrictions or easements under these sections, which we will divide in this video and discuss in two parts. First are the relaxations for availment of input tax credit, for passing of credit notes, for rectifications of invoices, for rectifications of TCS under the GST law for financial year 2021-22 transactions. We all know that under section 16(4) the time barring limit for taking input tax credit for invoices relating to one financial year was the due date of filing of the GSTR 3B returns for September of the next financial year. That is, for example, for financial year 21-22 invoices of input tax credit, the due date for availing the input tax credit was 20th of October 2022 roundabout. That was the due date of filing of GSTR 3B for most of the taxpayers. Now, this due date of 20th of October 2022 has been extended to 30th of November 2022 and subsequently from the ensuing financial years accordingly. Therefore, now any return, it may be September's return or October's return, which you file before or on 30th of November 2022, in that return you can avail the input tax credit with relation to the invoices relating to financial year 21-22. So, a much needed relief during this festive season ensuing. Second relief is that the credit notes with respect to the invoices for financial year 21-22 can be passed now till 30th of November 2022 and can be uploaded on the GST portal till such date. Previously, we all know that the credit note with respect to financial year 21-22 could be passed only till 30th of September 2022 and could be uploaded on the GST portal in the GSTR1 for the month of September, that is till 11th of October 2022. Now, two relaxations are there. Not only can you pass the credit notes till 30th of November 2022, but you can also upload it on the GST portal up till 30th of November 2022. So, a much needed relaxation. Similarly, any rectification of any invoices for financial year 21-22 can be made till 30th 30th of November 2022 when you file the return for whichever month as the case may be. Also, the rectification in the TCS return can be done till 30th of November 2022 by the e-commerce operators. So, 4 relaxations. 1. Input tax credit for financial year 21-22 can be taken till 30th of November 2022. The credit notes for invoices relating to financial year 21-22 can be passed and uploaded till 30th of November 2022. The rectification in the invoices for financial year 21-22 can be done till 30th of November 22, and the TCS rectifications can be done till 30th of November 2022. Now, the second part, which are the very stringent conditions for availment of input tax credit. Friends, section 16 clause BA has been notified along with section 38 and also section 41 have been amended. Now, section 16 BA, 16(2) BA, section 38 2 and section 41, if these are read together, what comes out is that there are 5 additional restrictions now on availment of input tax credit. Number 1, in case you are purchasing from new suppliers who are newly registered, there might be certain period of time till which you cannot avail the input tax credit, that will be notified. In case your supplier does not file his 1 or 3B return, you will not be able to take the input tax credit. And in case your supplier violates rule 86 capital B, that is, he does not pay 1% of his GST liability in cash subject to certain other restrictions, you will not be able to avail the input tax credit. Now, 2 additional and very stringent restrictions. In case there is a mismatch between your supplier's GSTR 1 and 3B and your supplier's GSTR 2B and 3B, or your supplier has not paid his taxes correctly, then also your input tax credit may be restricted. These are very stringent conditions. Till now, all the high courts have ruled that the law cannot invoke impossible conditions on the recipient of input tax credit. Whether or not this will be challenged are a thing which has to be seen. However, from 1st of October 2022, the recipients might be careful and they should build up their SOPs in a way to check these conditions also. Subsequently, section 41 has also been amended, which says that even if you take the credit provisionally, but subsequently if it is found that your supplier's 1, 3B or 2B, 3B does not match, you may have to reverse the input tax credit with interest. So, the provisional availment of credit is also subject to reversal with interest, which must be noted very carefully before taking the input tax credit. So friends, these are the conditions and restrictions which may be read properly and implemented from 1st of October 2022 in letter and in spirit. And needless to say, our GST compliances need to be much more robust than earlier. Thank you very much for listening. Please do like, share and press the bell button for maximum dissemination of knowledge. Thank you very much.